am I looking at? I just loaded the game up. I just loaded my game up. What am I looking at? Metaverse Enterprise Solutions. I thought I was gonna load the game up like normal. It's like I'm logged into a website, but for the gate for a console version. DDLC, side stories, files, mail, pictures, music, settings. Oh, there's music, pictures. What are these? Just back? Are these wallpapers? Poems, CGs. Oh, I got that from where Yuri. Actually, secrets, backgrounds, sketches, promo, artworks run by Sedgley to celebrate Halloween 2019. Wow, I actually saw this on Twitter. This was way before this game came out. So I guess people from Twitter's artwork are on. Here's a promo, so I can change the background from my computer. Error. Oh god, no. Your wallpaper cannot be changed due to administrative policy restriction on this computer. For more information, contact your system administrator. I thought it'd be something else if I did different wallpapers. I'm gonna pay Yuri. Huh. Attribution text. Game. Hold on. This is something new that was never implemented in the game before. File formats of words, S points, negative points, and yes points. Sayori's winning words. Happiness, sadness, death. Mostly Sayori got a lot of words because they're about bittersweet. Natsuki, cute words. And Yuri, just I got everyone's character files from March 7th. Side story. The side stories of the friendship that's unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing polls for different characters and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. So I got the first one, Trust. I guess Hi sis, what's going on? You know what guys, I'm gonna try something. Since there's a lot of pictures, and I did actually go through with, from seeing some playthroughs, that some people shows that Dan Salvato, the creator of this game, says there's a way for a ending by getting all, it's by like there's a credits by getting all pictures. So pretty much what I'm going to do is make a save for each girls and see all the pictures. Also, this game is not suitable for children, for those who are easily disturbed. Okay, I have an autosave and I have my last save right here. And my last save right here, because this one I was choosing to go with Yuri. So if I go back and choose any poems and then save over for the other 2 girls. Okay, I'm gonna do that first. Then after that we'll continue all of Yuri's until we got all the pictures. So let's try to go for, say, Yuri's, if I remember all of hers. No, that's not that one. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh god, I'm getting all of Yuri's. I need all of... Okay, whoever I get on this one that's not Yuri, then I'll save that one and do it again. Let's see. Pretty sure I got most of Yuri's words. I don't know. Oh, I can skip. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some books that Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I probably will fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up looking at in a serious conversation with Monica. Okay, I guess I'm not playing this by myself. Oh my god, okay. HRI5 can do it. If he can read girls' voices very well, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna embarrass myself today, guys. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone the literature is all about. The problem is the idea literature club sells stands in electrical. But it's not like that at all, you know? But just need a way to show it to everyone. Something speaks their creative minds. Let's solve the problem, though. Eh? What do you mean? If you come up with the most fun thing ever, no one will come in the first place with a larger event. So it's more important that we get people to show up in the first place, you know? After all, they can do is to speak with their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking it really seriously. It's rare to hear her delivering this like this. Huh. That's a good point. In that case, you think food would do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Nutsuki will love to do that. Oh, you're right. Nutsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. Why is it when you suggested it? Cupcakes based from my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Oh my god, Sana. Hi. Hello. I'm embarrassing myself by reading the female voices with my interpretation. Oh my god. Well, I had to suck it up. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the events itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori's still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder, what will it be like to see the world through her eyes? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling with my vision. Nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does this school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I cancelled my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Wait, why are you worried about Monica overhearing that? Not that I'm asking, but why only Monica? I mean, there are other girls in here besides Monica. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I did best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day? That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you got up on time? That's... It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glanced around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Nah. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody even noticed that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. And exactly why would anyone do that? Jeez, are you protecting your best friend, or are you just saying all this out of your ass, main character? It's just really going out there about being that one friend who thinks they know everything about their best friend. Yeah, Mimi, I know. Sana likes to do this a lot to me. I'm like some mannequin to her and she dresses up. Oh my god, this is worse. Frankly, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie! You don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Huh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. For what? Thank you for what? Not for you to spoliate her with not having a boyfriend? And also, why is it key that you say something like that in terms of not having a boyfriend? It's not like you have any difference of having a girlfriend yourself, right? I started to button her blazer on the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, she'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? I'm just thinking how weird to have a friend who does this kind of things. Huh? Don't say that. You made me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy you were like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I was trying to fully close the button up near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it didn't fit you anymore. This is more high. Actually, the artwork for this is more high def than the one on the PC. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Why? They're her boobs, dude. Anyway, you look much better now, so. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? It's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, it's so much better. Sayori put her arms around the twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? The same logic you apply, stupid. I'm just the guy behind the computer, just curating, just talking to the main character from the other side, like it's some guide or something. And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this, and he take care of them than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all this embarrassing things, dude. For someone who clearly knows Sayori all his life, you clearly are not getting the hint of the X9 that your best friend has feelings for you kind of trope, but you're not getting the hints. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little early. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So, maybe you can come wake me up in the morning? You're doing it again, Sayori. No, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell you sometimes. Again, for someone who claims to know Sayori all his life, but you clearly are not picking up the best friend has a feelings for me type of thing, but also know that you really don't know her that very well. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share poems when we wrote now? Yay! Lapis, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. Actually, I'm going to save on that one. That's Sayori's part. And that's where I'm gonna go and load Natsuki's now. So we can get back on track. Cute stuff, cute stuff, cute stuff. Hair, cheeks. Not that one. Marshmallow. Puppies. Swimsuits, kitties, milk. Milk. Chocolate, pink, parfait. Not that one. Doki Doki. Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay. Poof. Not that. Skirt, cute, and bubbles. There we go. That's mostly all of Natsuki's words now. I'm just gonna give Natsuki the most aggravating little tsundere voice I ever heard ever. I hear Natsuki other than aspiration designed from the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs hand. You're looking for something in there? Frickin' Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot! What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books in the box across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga's one of those things that you can't admit that you're really into until you have... God, I messed up. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written all over your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. Like, dude, you literally have spoken to that, and Natsuki just straight up turned her head to you the day we talked to Yuri about that, what we're into. I see. There's a long volume of manga that missed a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pulled it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches out of my hand. She then turns to a box of mongos. God dang it, Game Grumps, they got me. Game Grumps got me with that one. Hold on. Oh my god, I had to mute my mic because I was screaming, because I screamed at myself for can't read such literature words. I'm surprised how I can see myself, Chic, Kale, and Scrap Baby as these girls. Hold on. Sana, Kale, Chic, and Scrap Baby. Monica, Sayori, Yuri, and Natsuki. Huh. Surprising. I mean, surprising enough that Sana, you and Monica have the same kind of relation right now with the being the lead of the girls in that group to form and have the long ponytail thing. But I don't think you're that kind of girl Monica is, as I heard. Pretty much Scrap Baby and Natsuki will be related. Kale and Yuri has a good atmosphere because of their shyness, but they're very outgoing to their friends. Well, that answered my question now. Sana and Monica. Hey, that rhymes. Sana Monica. Sonica. Well, you said Monica. I already thought of a name for that, but then now you say Sayori. How do you confuse Sayori with How do you confuse Monica with Sayori now? Oh my goodness. Sada Sayori. Sayana. Sayana. No, because if I do Sada Sayori, Sada's name first, they still say Sayori. Unless I take the Y out. Sanori. Sanori or Sayana. I don't know which one's better, but yeah, Sada Sayori and Cheeks Monica? I guess they'll go with that. She then turned the box of... Ugh. Yeah, you got Sayori's personality, alright. She turned the box of manga... Ah! Not again! God damn you, Aaron, from Game Grumps. She's turned to... She turns into... What is wrong with me today? She turns into a box of mangoes. Ah, no. She turns. She then turns to a box of manga. Manga! God, why is hers so difficult? She then turns to a box of manga and slips the ball right in the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box setting with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard in my life. It probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you should go through that glass on that door. She points at the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. And I didn't say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I tell you the one thing, Lapis. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out a first fall of the Parfait Girls in the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right in my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Ugh. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me onto the closet. Pulls me into the closet, I said. Pull out of the closet. What am I gonna do in the closet? She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She patted on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that. Dude, yes you can. You could just literally get the desk and just put them together. I mean, that's what me and Yuri did. What's that? I guess it would be easier to be closer together like this. Don't say that! You made me feel weird about it! Natsuki across her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry? I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say that a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes that I won't notice. I can feel her peering in over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Hmm? You don't go back and flip through the order volumes every now and then? Not really. Sometimes after I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I could talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. A typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these, but since this is rare for writing to be entertaining enough to make up that lack of plot. So, what should I be expecting from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of beginning is simply... A lot of beginnings about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter that where I'm obsessed with a guy with an ice cream shop. But that just helps you to get to know the characters. Besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, all kinds of drama. Like when you get into a backstories and then some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's not so much of a touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I'm underestimating you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Oh, Nazi gave me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power yet. Good save. Is it? Because I always have to say that to another human being, but underestimate their power level yet. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuki paused for a moment as she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. What does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like, I would never get into either because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all the hobbies I picked up on the manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? We read a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. I could never get my friends to read this. Are you sure? Because you seem to be very friendly with Sayuri, Monica, and Yuri. Aren't they your friends? I mean, you have your manga here. You don't share that with them? They just think manga's for kids. Even I can't bring it up without them being like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch him in the face. I know those kind of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers over the time. But it's probably hard to find someone like you. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? Actually, now you caught yourself on that. Which part? The loser part or the friends part? I'm confused now. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep up in my own room. I don't even know what my dad did when he finds this. At least it's safer here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. It's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you enjoy yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Is she gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki put her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. She always feel bad for her, but since she's so unlucky. But it's especially bad with... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone, but she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends. I can understand why. It's hard to express it towards when feeling that you would get connected with someone like that. Being unable to provide with Natsuki from who is rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little myself. Okay, everyone. Huh? Are y'all ready for today's poem? Oh, come on! Could your tummy be even worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we're gonna have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly knows how close she got to me. She hastily slides herself to 12 inches away from me. Alright, I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and I hand it to Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Huh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It wouldn't take it forever to finish it. You need to take it home. Just finish the one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. If it gets bit, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice to shade to see Natsuki's enthusiastic face. And I'm more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I would put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, do you know where I read to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Sayori, Monica, and enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose-leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote her in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching in their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, I should save that one though. That's Natsuki's save file. Okay, now I got Yuri's, Sayori's, and Natsuki's. So pretty much what I got, I'm going to get to the part where I see more images. I'm going to save there and then points out. Now, let's load back into Yuri. Okay, let's see. Yuri is the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion so far. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lit. Exceptional. Huh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. Oh, right, because I'm going to hate you for the actual first poem I ever written ever in my life. Because every spark of hope is like, it's exceptional. I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound like a basic bitch about this, will you? But hold on. Why am I apologizing? You're a fictional character. It doesn't hurt your feelings. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing speech do you have? Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. Wait, compliment? Oh, balls. Did I... Hold on. What kind of writing experience do you have? You used your imagery and metaphors indicates you're writing a lot of poetry before. Okay, that's what she said. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just mean, Yuri trails off and not even to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words of the poem, as if I'm breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that usually typical of new writers, and I've been through them myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is try to write their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick out writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. And the end result, the both are stalled and expressiveness are weakened. While Sherry finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, there's not something you can be blamed for. There's some more different skills and techniques you go through writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but pinning them and just getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes to practice, learning by example, and trying new things. And I also hope that everyone else in the clique gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Bias? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologized to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiled dreamily as this rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Exactly! That's what I've been thinking! A ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminated beneath the amber glow. Baby, it must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the last of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. A light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry if I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a lot of time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, but it was very descriptive. Yeah, was it too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since this is our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easier to digest, I suppose. Are you just a ghost, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Lapis. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did glass over it, after all. But I remember the poets are very expressive with their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more to tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is being subliminally compared to a ghost, lingering in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Is soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more soul when you're putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing, really. Yours is impressive too, so. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoy it. I was going to do my best for you, Lapis. Me too. Let's do Natsuki. If you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. Harsh? That was more than harsh, actually. That's straight up mean. Just the first poem I ever write to someone, and first thing is that. That's just straight up mean right there. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I like to read it. People to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off than trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each your own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I can share mine now. Knowing you will probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Yeah, I told you you were gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because in high school things writing is all about sophisticating and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of the polls for people to express themselves? Your writing styles wouldn't even make the message if it's less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like this poem. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can get really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simply writing is to put more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a whole rhyme in the end, but that may have fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of the last line. So you did. I guess more went into when I realized. That's what it meant to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? I'm still a bit surprised you'd be the youngest member. From your small... From your height, I guess, you look like a first-year student. I'm still pretty sure this gotta be Japan. Because we're calling it first years, instead of just saying... If this is American school... What if just to say she's a freshman, instead of just say first year? I'm pretty sure this is Japan's high school. Because we don't say first year. We say freshman, or depending on where everyone lives, I guess. But by the creator Densa Vital said in on his Discord that all the girls in the literature club are over 18. So I'm guessing they with the male characters just being us, based on our age being 18. That Monica, Sayori, Natsuki herself included, and Yuri all 18. It's just... I guess just from the art style, I guess. But I wouldn't take my chances with that. Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud when I won't take that away from her. This is a good poem, Lapis. You sure this is your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who wouldn't be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But this is why it's impressed me. To be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or you wouldn't write one at all. Really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me you really are part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but does it mean I'll break my promise? See? It's like I said before, Lapis. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like those other people? That's not what very good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing that how much this means to all and all. Yeah, so I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? Tell me why I'm thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you on that. Yay! No, you might bone too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out to play? Are you trusting me to wish away the rain day? I look above and the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer out just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better than myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Seriously, is this main character not picking up the vibes at all from this? Anyway, thanks for showing me. It was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Well, hi, Lapis. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, do you have any suggestions for the club? New activities or things we can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. It's much better if just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Lapis. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Lapis. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I expected you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectation low. That way, why is he yelling when I put some effort? Well, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that you're like this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Unlike Sayori, who's using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Sayori likes it when the readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write it very effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze the analysis. I can't. It can take years of practice, but I'm assuming Yuri's at this point. I never really asked though, but I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn about new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could be a little bit more while before I get comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a new style that suits you. Everyone else is very much a bit biased towards their own kind of style. Always to keep you finding what suits them the most. So don't force yourself to write the way that everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I sound confident. That doesn't mean I feel the way you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. A hole in the wall. It could have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer aside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. It's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image of the little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was tinted too deep, stretching forever to everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's the kind of style being pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems are putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When we perform out loud, they can really be powerful. That was the inspiration behind this one. I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you can say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of been nervous talking about deep stuff like that because they're kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. And you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this, if you keep the pen on the same spot for too long, you're to get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and hold off that one for now. For that much, guys, I just did this for a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and go on to get ready for work. I guess until now, I'll see you guys for part 3. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll bring someone else on the channel to do the voices, but that's if I can find anyone.